Welcome to Pronouncing American English, an accent improvement program that is self-paced, easily accessed via the Internet, and customized to address the most common English pronunciation errors associated with your native language. This tutorial will show you how to get started improving your communication skills with pronouncing American English. This program is optimized for the Google Chrome and Mozilla Firefox browsers and is compatible with PCs and Macs. It's not currently compatible with mobile devices. When using the program for the first time, you'll need to obtain a password. On the login page, click here and then follow the directions to obtain a password. After obtaining a password, return to this login screen and enter your email address and password. Check off the security box and submit. Now you'll see the program interface. I'll be using Spanish for purposes of this demonstration. Across the top, you'll see several tabs. Across the bottom are areas that may display static or dynamic images depending on the lesson. A player to hear the audio model and the comparison with your practice recordings, and the recorder. To reveal the recorder, you'll need to check Allow and then close the Adobe Flash Player settings window. Click on the Instructions tab to open a pop-up box containing a comprehensive overview about the program and your native language's phonetic analysis. Just click on each chapter to open and close. We encourage you to look over all of the content in the chapters, but initially the most important information to get you started will be the first 5 chapters, which are labeled in red. The Getting Started chapter details how to resize or hide this instruction box, which will allow optimum viewing of the program. We've taken the guesswork out of which sounds and sound order you should focus on to facilitate your progress and make efficient use of your time. We are confident about this order because of Dr. Compton's Principle of Linguistic Generalization, which you can read about in the Rationale and Development section. Hovering your mouse over the Lessons tab reveals groups of lessons. Clicking on the lesson will reveal the different exercises included in that lesson for that specific target sound. The instruction box will contain a description of the lesson sound at the top, and below will be helpful pronunciation tips for each section of the lesson. The lessons, which focus on specific target sounds, typically contain 3 exercises: auditory discrimination, practice words, and practice sentences. Read the description in the box for tips and suggestions regarding those exercises. After reviewing the description of the exercise, you can collapse or hide the box and begin your practice. You can always refer back to the box by clicking on the question mark. Here's the recommended approach to practicing your target sounds in each exercise. Beginning with audio discrimination, click on the word pairs one time through and just listen to the audio model.
Mob, mop.
Robe, rope.
Then click on the Hide Visible Text button and repeat the listening action.
Mob, mop.
You are encouraged to hide the text frequently during your practice of all the exercises.
Robe, rope.
So you are relying on your auditory awareness of the American accent instead of the written text.
Cab, cap.
After you feel you can hear the difference between the word pairs, you can advance to the next exercise. Practice words. Again, review the description in the pop-up box and then minimize or hide it. Click on each word and listen all the way through the list without repeating.
Bob,
Mob,
cub,
robe.
Take the time to use an online dictionary to look up any unfamiliar words. Look and listen to an actor say the words.
Mob.
Crab.
Now you will begin to use the unique Record and Compare feature of the program. First, hide the text, go back to the list, click on a word,
Bob.
then record yourself repeating that word. Bob. Stop the recorder, then click on the Compare button to hear the comparison of the audio model and your recording.
Bob.
Bob.
If you're satisfied that your pronunciation matched that of the audio model, then proceed with the rest of the words in the same way.
Mob.
Mob,
Mob.
Mob.
If you feel you could improve on your pronunciation of any of the words, then you can listen to the model again and record right over your previous recording.
Mob.
Mob,
Mob.
Mob.
When you've completed all of the words this way, advance to the practice sentences. In this section, you will hear the lesson's target sound in the context of sentences. Use the same practice technique for this exercise. Listen to all of the sentences one time through, then hide the text, and use the Record and Compare feature to practice the target sound in this context. Notice that in the practice exercises, there are brackets around groups of words. This suggests places to inject a slight pause when saying the sentence. You'll hear that from the audio model as well.
Did Bob join the mob?
When you're finished with the practice sentences, you can advance to the next lesson. It's recommended that you practice for a minimum 1/2 hour per day, covering 2 lessons per week, with the option of moving faster if you find some of the lessons are very easy for you. That would make your self-study course about 10 weeks long, keeping in mind that the repetition is an important factor in creating new habit patterns. Please contact us at info@accent.website if you have any questions. We're pleased that you have chosen our program to assist you with your accent reduction goals.